Oop. That's a problem. That was not the right save. This is just a dead end. I probably can't get into here.
It's impossible.
This has worked so well every time before. Are there two of them? Yes. I cannot out-heal that. Even when I cast the heal spell, they kill me before it can actually do its work. Woof.
We will defend ourselves to the last.
Double damage! The thing didn't even flash. Do the... Oh, he got out of that real fast. Oh, it's because I ran out of mana. I couldn't sustain it. Oh, apparently they've got like a parry? I wonder if I can do that. Hang on, I need to look at the controls. And controls... So we got action, jump, magic mode, stealth mode, move forward, strafe left, right, lean. Haven't even used that. Crouch, strafe, center. There's precast spells, combat mode. I can drop my weapon with the B button. I imagine I'll be using that a lot. Like, maybe never. Oh, they've got shortcuts for healing and mana potions. That'll be helpful. Interrupt current spell, 4. Nothing about parrying, so I guess that's something only they can do. But I did notice that he didn't use haste when I paralyzed him. Hello, human aimbot. Take that. Screw it, we're doing it. There. All my mana's gone again.
We will defend ourselves to the last. We will defend ourselves to the last.
The same guys in every single house. Okay, he's still using haste now. Man, he's doing a little jig. I wonder just how many fireballs does it take to kill these guys? Let's load up. Hey you, I need some science here. Exactly 2. Awesome. So yeah, I've been doing this the hard way.
We will defend ourselves to the last.
I'm gonna eat your food. Some delicious corpse bread and cheese.
We will defend ourselves to the last.
Hey you, I need you for increased sample size. Alright, I don't even need 2. So, like all things in this game, the answer is fireball. I don't think there's actually anybody in there.
We will defend ourselves to the last.
Alas, my lock-picking skill is not high enough. And so, I can't actually break into everybody's houses while they're technically not here. Hey, you want to cast haste? Oh. Oh no, his sword... Oh, okay. I thought his sword despawned with him. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's two. I wonder if they're going into that parry stance. And somehow blocking the fireball. Now, they told me where the king was. And he's been locked in the prison. And that's why we're not going to the prison. Nope. Dang. Can I pick it?
There you go.
Nice. But there's nothing exciting in here. Heal scroll. Mana drain, which is a good spell when you got somebody that actually has mana to drain. I hear somebody coming. Or maybe it's just somebody walking around. They better not have stolen everything out of my room.
It's too complicated for me.
I see somebody hanging out over there. Hey, buddy. Sword keeps disappearing. Can I pick this one?
I think I've damaged my tools.
So I can pick it.
Not really a very successful attempt. I think I've damaged my tools. There you go.
I don't even know whose room this is, but we in it now. Oh, a key. Just add that to my key ring. Eat this pie.
Locked.
It's just a couple scrolls. Create field and raise dead. You know, I keep forgetting I have that spell. I should probably use it. Create death life. Let's see, what do you do? And it's a zombie. Are you coming after me? You're gonna get back up, aren't you? I've just created a problem for this castle. And I'm betting my skill is also not high enough for the other summon to do any good. Let's see. It was... Is it still a chicken? It's still a chicken.
It's too complicated for me.
What about this one?
I can't do that.
Okay, good. They're staying out of my stuff. Only I am allowed to rob this place.
It's impossible.
Probably just because he made absolutely no comment about the zombie in the house. Hi, friend. Alright, get closer. I just cannot fight those guys in melee. Wait, what's happening?
It was all a trap to get rid of you, Shigar. As soon as I found out their plan, I knew I couldn't let them do it, my friend.
Thank you, but where's the king?
Servius doesn't give a shit about the king. If the king is alive, he's in hiding. He's probably holed up with the rest of his people in the guard room.
Ah, I'm beginning to understand why the Ilsids did not kill all the humans in the kingdom.
That would be madness. Akbar's hungry, and Servius saved some of them as a supply of fresh meat for his master. Akbar will eat every last one if he gets the chance.
Koltar, what brought you to work for the Ilsids and the Servius?
When I got out of jail, it seemed like a good idea. Servius is very persuasive, you know, and he's got big ideas. He wants to bring the sun back to Arx and get all the humans out of these rat-infested caves. For someone like me who has been outside, that sort of plan makes perfect sense. Now get out of here quick. Use the sewers. I'll make something up to tell the others.
Ooh. Yes. All of the yes.
Guardian, I know you can hear me, for you wear the armor of one of my fold. The traitor Kultar saved you this time. You are in luck, Guardian, but it will not last. Nothing in Arx can stop the coming of my master. It's already too late. Akba and I are almost there.
Probably shouldn't have that guy voice the same, or use the same voice actor for two different characters that are talking one after the other. But, got some kick-ass armor now. It's not letting me look at the stats on it, but 97, heck yeah. 87 armor class. Do I not have space to pick this up? Where'd all my inventory space go? Let me just move some of these dozen swords over. There we go. Can I get down here?
Incompetence? The Guardian has escaped. Leave this pathetic kingdom to the humans and return to our refuge immediately.
And everything's just back to normal. Almost.
I have no time to chat. I have to coordinate the whole castle's defenses.
Save us, Guardian.
Where's the blacksmith? I have a whole lot of things to sell. Shopkeeper. Maria. What was the... There you are. He's in there.
Gary is a rich and influential man. Oh, how I love him. Oh, I know what I forgot.
Wondering if I should just throw all the stuff into a pile right outside his door. And just come back when he's open.
Always the same.
And keep that telekinesis scroll. Okay, back to the blacksmith. Hopefully he's open. Okay, we'll go to the castle then and maybe talk with the king.
May you save the fate of our...
Many thanks, Shagar. You have saved the kingdom. We shall be eternally grateful to you.
I have destroyed the meteor in the temple of Akbar.
I am afraid that this will not be enough to stop Akbar from coming to Arx.
But that is impossible. That meteor was his energy channel.
What you have done was indispensable in weakening Akbar. But according to my estimations, Akbar has had time to gather enough energy to attempt to incarnate here on Arx. I believe Acerbius has a secret den where he is preparing to invoke Akbar and offer his body as vessel for the incarnation.
How can we prevent this from happening?
We can't. The only way would have been to kill him before this fusion took place. It will take him some time to channel the immense energy of Akbar, but during this process, he will be immune to most weapons. You will need the most powerful of all the eldritch weapons in existence to confront this abomination and destroy the link between Acerbius and Akbar.
Where can I find this weapon?
I'm afraid no such weapon exists. You must have one forged for this specific purpose. There is a book called The Theory of the Ultimate Weapon, which explains how to create such a weapon. You will need it.
I will act as quickly as possible.
So his clever scheme is, oh, you'll need the ultimate weapon, the biggest and baddest weapon that has ever existed. Okay, where do I get it? I just made that up. I'm a little bit concerned about wearing this armor, because it might be too good to be true, so we're keeping our plate. Okay, so you will need a sword capable of destroying everything that it touches, and an everything-proof shield.
One more day in paradise.
And while you're at it, a pony. A pony would also help. That's what I want for Christmas. This also buffs strength. I'm gonna go back down into the crypt and see if we can move that one sarcophagus lid. And Shinkash probably has information about the ultimate weapon.
I seek a book called The Theory of the Ultimate Weapon.
I'm sorry, Shagar. You won't find that tome here. To find it, you must visit the library held by my sisters. Still hush, Zilsha.
I did use some potions, so let's restock. I wonder, is my skill high enough to make these yet?
Still hush.
I do not yet have the skill to do that.
60 object knowledge. And what is mine? 46. Well, that ain't happening. Oh, and the bottles too. Bottles.
Bakash, yes, sir. Alexika.
You know, we're just gonna put this flower nowhere, I guess, because it won't let me.
Who the hell are they? You alone will be the end of Akbar.
Your help. Fulfill your destiny, Guardian. Destroy Akbar.
Okay, crypt. Oh, mummies are up and about. I got paralyzed before he hit me with his swing. He's a jerk. And a regular zombie. And he just blinked out of existence. That lightning bolt spell just does not cut it. Was it? Too slow. Hang on, I'm doing some experiments, trying to remember how this spell went. That was it. That is running through my mana pretty fast, though. Oh, you're still alive. And he's gone. Man, when you kill these zombies, they just disappear. Just gone. Okay, guess you can't go back through that way. Or that way. But now it's open. This isn't a whole lot harder, or a whole lot stronger than the other sword I was using. And pin. Alright, let's see if we can pop this now. Nope. Nope. Well, I don't know what you gotta do to get this open. I thought it was just get your strength high enough, because he comments that it's too heavy. Nope, can't just break it. Or can you? Nope. Well, we know where we're supposed to go next. We have to go talk to the librarian in the Snake City. Adernium? Is that what it was called? So let's go that way after we check to see if the blacksmith is back. It probably does come down to an item that we need to use on it. Is that one damaged? Yep. I think I'll keep one of them. And compared to this, it's about the same speed. AC 5, protection for magic 30. Oh, Pink, thanks for the host. Just as we are approaching the end of the stream. Gonna eat this bread and cheese. I need to set up my auto hosts. Oh. Well, I don't need 2 of these, presumably. So what is my magic resistance right now? Nice.
Next time I see him, I'll tell him what I really think.
Adernium. Yes, that is what it's called.
Akash, Yesor, Kalikshka. Still hush, Zilshan.
Oh, you're doing something.
Akash, Yesor, Kalikshka. Guardian. do we owe the honor of your visit?
Akba's coming to this dimension is imminent, even though the energy channel was destroyed. However, there is a way of stopping him. Will you help me?
Of course, we will. What wouldn't we do for you, beloved Guardian? Remember, though, that you must help us in return. When the moment arises, you need a magic weapon, powerful enough to have an effect on the cold stone, even when it is in resonance with Akbar. To achieve this, you must forge this weapon in an alloy containing Kolk powder. Then, you will need a dragon's egg to complete the spell, for only this ingredient can retain the power of such a spell.
I shall return soon.
So we need a dragon's egg. Great.
Sealash. I come seeking a book that will tell me how to make the ultimate weapon.
I knew you would ask me that. So take this tome. It explains how to forge such a weapon. This is yet another favor the Order has done for you.
Yes, you're doing so many favors for me, which I will definitely repay by... How about destroying the evil god that wants to end all life on this planet, including you? Is that gonna call us even? I have traveled far and wide throughout many lands in search of the ultimate weapon. I spent much of my youth striving towards this goal, but my energies were wasted until one day I realized that all my efforts were in vain. In vain because the only way to find the ultimate weapon is to create it. To make such a weapon, you must seek out the finest metal forged in the finest forge, then magically enhanced with the finest spell there is. Okay. Thus far, I think the finest spell is Fireball. It is very important to select the finest metal, not only because it determines the keenness of the blade and its strength, but because it must also be capable of receiving and therefore storing a large amount of magical energy. Additionally, the weight of the metal will determine the maneuverability of the weapon and the efficiency of its thrust and penetration. Most people use iron to forge their weapons because iron is the most readily available metal, but the finest metal known to us today, and in my mind the only one to use if one is to create the ultimate weapon, is mithril, the hardest and most resistant metal ever discovered. It can also produce the finest alloy if it is mixed with another element. However, the elements you mix must be chosen with care, and only the rarest materials, which he should have said finest, will carry an intrinsic magical value within their very essence must be used. Unfortunately, mithril, which is a vital component, is almost impossible to find. Therefore, nevertheless, if it was possible to locate a piece of this fantastic metal, the next step is to take it to the very best blacksmith and ask him to forge the finest weapon. I will not enter into lengthy philosophical debates, but I will give you my clear opinion. To my mind, the finest blacksmiths in the world are the finest dwarves. Their whole fine tradition is based on working stone and metal, and they have mastered their art to such a fine degree that even the tools they use to perform their craft are far and away the finest. They are the only ones capable of creating in their forges the sharpest and most lethal weapons in existence. The forge is an important stage, for the moment it is complete, the weapon must be able to absorb the finest magic spell cast on it, and conserve this spell within it for all eternity. Indeed, the finest stage is the enchantment of the weapon. Many things can magically improve a weapon. The key is choosing the finest element the finest weapon should bind with at the moment of its enchantment. Let me give you some of the best known enchantments. Oh, are we about to... Oh shit, yeah, we're about to learn some of this stuff. This is what I've been waiting for. The quality of the weapon, however, ultimately depends more on the finest metal chosen and the finest forge used than on the element it is combined with. Okay. So I guess the enchantment side of it's not all that important. Here are a few examples, but note that once a weapon has been enchanted, you can't change it. So garlic confers a greater ease of handling on the weapon. Powdered bone adds some power to the weapon, even more effective if the bones come from a Dargan. Which, if we just find a dragon skeleton, presumably that would work. Rock of Amakar gives amazing resistance. Once enchanted, the blade seems indestructible. And finally, the dragon's egg allows the weapon to damage the element it's made of. For example, an enchanted iron weapon will do more damage to iron objects. So, that book told us a few things. We gotta find some dwarves. We gotta find some fine metal. We've already got the finest element. Gotta find some fine forge. But also, it left out a very small, in fact, one would say, a fine detail. And that is, one of the enchantment reagents that you can use is the Golem's Heart. And now that we have mapped that room out, we're going to go back to the Human Kingdom. I was waiting to do this until we actually learned how, but since it's not going to tell us, then we're just going to do it. So we're taking this nice little sword right here. Let's just set it there. I'm going to use this Golem's Heart on it if it'll... Can I not use it from there?
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea? Okay, guess we aren't doing that. Well, in that case, where is my powdered bone? We'll just do that instead. I have no clue what the Amakar's rock are for. Maybe I left it in the alchemy room. And this will be the last thing that we do on the stream. Oh, I bet I know why I couldn't enchant this. It's already got all these other effects on it. I would need just a plain sword. Am I correct?
Not a good idea.
Uh-huh. Well then. I guess we're going back to the blacksmith to spend some of our 47,000 gold. And we're going to buy just a plain, boring longsword. Move it, guard. Move it. Move it. Now, there was one sword in here that was different from the others. Would this one work or not? Well, it's not like we can't afford to try. So we'll get that. And then also just... What's the actual damage on this thing? 8. Kinda sucks, but we'll try it. We're just gonna do all kinds of experimenting. You wanna... Would you like to move? Okay, we're going to try this. I'm going to put both of these on the ground. And assume that I am remembering how to do this correctly.
Not a good idea.
Nope.
Very good.
Aha! So we have just used the golem heart on this plain, boring longsword. Hey, Ratson! You have arrived just in time to see some magic. I'm going to enchant this longsword.
Strong last night, I could hardly get some sleep.
Shut up, guards. So I've used a golem heart on this plain, boring longsword, and now I'm going to cast Enchant Object on it, which is and now the sword is enchanted. Now you may be wondering, what enchantment does it do? Well, let's find out. Temporary paralysis.
Style is absolutely ridiculous. Is that the best you can do?
It's not doing a whole lot of damage, but I think it's funny. Oh, I can hit two guys at once. These guards are still kicking my ass, though. Have some fireball. Oh, you're still alive.
Help!
And that's what that combination does. Unfortunately, we can't enchant this sword, I guess because it already has a whole bunch of effects on it. And it does more damage. So that kind of sucks. But it's kind of neat that we have a paralyzing sword now. So I guess that's going to be our weapon for the rest of the game. But we're still going to carry this. And we're still going to carry the big one. And a casual thermonuclear explosion. Oh, Ratson, you haven't seen the magic in this game. It's funny, the kind of things that you can get up to. Let's see. I still can't cast that, can I? Let me swap out to something that's not reducing my magic stat. This armor is so big. Bonk it. Just throw that on the floor. Okay. And okay, so casting is at 66. Do I have any more casting rings? I do. $72. Hopefully, this will be enough. Let me just go find some place that's got some people.
That's it, guys. Wake up. Time to take over from our comrades.
Oh, what a good night that was.
A good night for you, you snory pig.
Hey, I don't snore. I never snored in my life.
Yes, you do.
That's enough. Let's go.
Actually, I think you're the one who snores. That's why you're accusing me.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Why is this conversation happening? And I was hoping to find a group of people, not just one guy. Is this one dude just talking to himself in there?
I can't cast this spell.
Ah, I still can't use that. So I'm trying to cast this spell called Mass Incinerate. But it's not working. I think it's just because I don't have enough MP for it. Because it's a pretty big spell. But I can do... But we can try this instead.
I'm sick of eating crow food.
I can't cast this spell yet.
And wait for it.
Now you will regret your act, villain.
So...
I can't cast this spell yet.
Is that the best you can do?
Well... I was wanting to do something interesting with it, but I can't even cast Incinerate 3 times. Which I guess makes sense why I can't cast Mass Incinerate.
I'll squash you like a fly.
I can't cast this spell. I can't cast this spell yet.
There, magic missiles. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up now. Next stream, we're going to be crafting the ultimate weapon. And it's also the reason why, when I play this, I play as a fighter mage. Because you need to use the ultimate weapon to beat the game. But the magic is really fun too. Yes, Ratson, you don't get to drop in here very often. But let's see who else is going right now. MB Collector is playing Binding of Isaac. El Barthesis is playing Darkest Dungeon. Candace in Wonderland is playing Ori. And Varix is playing Mist. That's for the stream, Cass. Well, you are very welcome, Pink. And I think we are going to drop in on Candace. So, thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time.